have this 150 track drive machine. So the machine has some fault with it. It completely died out, no functions available, nothing's working. So I'm gonna try to look into it and see if we can find the fault. So in the main control box, I found the main PCB board has a burned track on it. So if you look on this PCB board here, see all this track has burned, and that the board is sitting here. It's that's the way it's sitting. Okay, and this is main feed 101 wire, so it comes off this plug and feeds in through the board. And it's interesting because all the track completely burned and it's been quite a lot of heat on it, so that means there is a short circuit somewhere. And I would say it's possibly on this side of the board, because if you look through the board, you have a main feed on the top here. Okay, it goes all the way through the board, that comes out on this 101 port and it feeds towards the cage and on this plug. And because the track has burned all the way up to this point, to the outlet of that, so I'm guessing that's where the short circuit is, or something wrong with this cable 101 on this side. Okay, so I'll try to trace the cable and see if we can find some damaged wires or something, and possibly go from there. So I'm just measuring resistance now between the negative on my battery here, that's a negative battery terminal, and on this wire 320. Okay, that's a wire that comes out on a port which is has a burn, yeah, this port here 101, and the track has burned all the way from the feed up to this output 101, and that's going to the cage. Okay, so at the moment I have 167 ohms resistance on it, so it's not low enough to burn a track, but I think we should have no resistance at all. It should be open circuit. So this is the cage console open now, and look all this wiring and check on this relay. This is a core number 20. Okay, and currently I'm measuring 168 7 ohms. Look, just so you can see it, I'm gonna put my multimeter here. Okay, and see if I can get my cage to move. I'll push the cage up, cage down. So resistance is changing just by moving the cage around. See an open circuit for the moment. And the boom is slightly open here, so let me try to see if I can close the boom with the hand pump and see what's gonna change. So I fully closed the boom now, and we got 277 ohms. So resistance gone down as the boom moved in. Let's try to move the cage. Okay, so the same every time I move the cage. Yeah, that's changing. All right, let's look for the damage in the cable then. So I came across this bend here. I followed the wire, and that's where the wire goes. So look, I moved the wire. I moved this part of the hoses with the wire, and that just gone into constant short circuit. So there is a short circuit here on this bend somewhere. I cannot see it just yet, but I think maybe that's where it is going to be. All right, that's looking very likely to be here. Let me see if I can zoom in. Let me see if I can, yeah, look. Okay, it's hard to get on the camera, but let me try. Okay, so look, I'll move this loom here, and I'm sure you may not be able to hear the beeper. Let me get this closer. Okay, look, short circuit. Push the wire away. Oops. Push the wire away. It's fine now. And again, if you move them closer, short circuit, push away. It's all good. All right, so that's where the damage is. So pull the loom out from there. There's a bit of slag, but you just can see where it's cut through and damaged one of the cores. There's only one core damage at the moment, so it's quite good. So I'll see if I can repair this. Maybe just go cut it open here and see if I can get this fixed for now. Anyway, the loom has been fixed now, so I'm gonna fit a new board. I'm gonna replace this board and I'm gonna fit a new one in here, and I'm gonna test the machine. So the loom has not been damaged too badly. The wire was just touching the edge of the boom. So what I had to do, just seal the wire and put some tape on it, just reroute a different way. So now the wire falls in between the hoses, so it's not touching the sharp edge here anymore. So that should be fine. So I'm gonna try to put a new board, test the machine, and that's hopefully is gonna be fixed.